right, man, let's talk about Lomachenko versus defeating George Kambosos. Yeah, I seen it. Just didn't feel like it deserved a video. I think I deserved to go to bed after that. Stayed up 1 in the morning watching it, and it'd be funny how a lot of these Euro fans, which a lot of them happen to be white Americans that feel like Lomachenko is one of them. Now, if Bob Arum in Top Rank could and a lot of other promotional companies could have got that feeling from other American and the casual fans, casual white fans, they'd be all right. But in my opinion, I wasn't impressed by Lomachenko. Camboso, a lot of people thought lost to Maxie Hughes. A lot of people thought he lost to Lee Selby. He had a night. And where he was coming off, I think his grandfather had passed. He had a night versus Teofimo Lopez. He had a lot of questionable decisions, or a few questionable decisions before that. I thought Lee Selby easily outboxed him. But to sit here and say the Matrix is back, man, Lomachenko, he got Kambosos at the perfect time. That's just what it was. He got him at the perfect time. I mean, at the end of the day, I knew Kambosos lost the fight, when he couldn't land a jab. He kind of tried to start shooting a jab to the chest, never really had the confidence to shoot it to the stomach, but he was hurting Lomachenko to the body. Lomachenko was just willing to give up the body, you know what I'm saying? And he just started, frustrating George Kambosos. And Kambosos couldn't land a jab. And when Kambosos couldn't land a jab, he came out like he had a new game plan, like everybody else who got a new game plan. Wilder in the third fight with Fury, but eventually they reverted back to what they know. You can't change your stripes. If it ain't in the tool bag, it's a wrap. Not that late in your career. You can't learn to be an inside fighter. Can't learn to tuck your chin and put the high guard up and get your tools and your hard hat and go to work. He couldn't do that. I mean, this was, this doesn't tell me much about Lomachenko. Oh, he looks so fast. He looks so, and I'm just looking like he looked regular. I mean, I was not impressed. I'm sorry, I was not impressed. He did what he was supposed to do. Even when he stopped him, was it like him really stepping it up and putting his foot on the gas? Absolutely not. Him, Amir Khan, and Young Beeble are some of the most amateurish fighters I've seen in this generation. Beeble got with Joel Diaz, or he figured it out. Yeah. He figured it out. Then he became more of a professional fighter. But Lomachenko is so fucking amateurish. It's not funny. You just notice what he do. Just notice what he does. He'd get off on Kambosos, right? And then he'll reset and take his foot off the gas. Like, why are you taking two steps back? You know what I'm saying? Like why are you taking two steps back? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why is he get off on him instead of stepping over and then ripping another shot or keep coming because he can't defend himself? Why? I'm trying to tell myself, like, why is this man continuing to reset so much? That's the crazy thing about it. That's what you ask yourself, like, man, why is he always resetting? He constantly resetting. And then he just pity pat. And the reason that he caused so much damage it's amateurish. It's because the angles that he used are phenomenal. And if you can't use a jab to keep him from coming on the outside, keep him on the outside, or if you can't get on the inside and push him back because he can't box going backwards. I was the first person to say that on the internet. If you can't, keep him at the, on the outside, or if you can't get on the inside, it's over with. He gonna take you on a 360 deal tour, and that's it. But act like he had some type of pound for pound performance, man. A lot of these dudes just white supremacists. That's just what it boiled down to. They boxing white supremacists. But had a Teofimo Lopez, had a Devin Haney had this same type of performance, you know what I'm saying? It would have been called mid. This performance wasn't nothing to write home about. He did exactly what he should have, and it took him 11 rounds to do it. When that shit, like with his ability, if he had a professional style, it should have took 12. It should have took that should have been over in 6, 7, 8 rounds. It shouldn't even made it to the championship rounds. It shouldn't even made it to the championship rounds. Let's keep it funky. It shouldn't have made it to the championship rounds. So do I make it sound like, damn, he'll blow Shakur Stevenson out? No. Damn, he'll blow Tank Davis out? No, man, he was getting hurt to the body. His body was turning red. His body was absolutely turning red. He was hurting him to the body. Is he a problem for anybody in that weight class? Yeah, then, what I'm tired of is, Lomachenko's a real featherweight, and he's just up. Man, go the fuck back down to featherweight then. They make so many excuses. Well, Lomachenko's he's actually a featherweight, and people regurgitate that shit. Man, if you was a fucking featherweight, go down to featherweight then. We don't make that excuse for nobody else in boxing. Or, Usyk's really a cruiserweight. No, that nigga's a heavyweight right now. That'd be crazy to me. And they try to push this cap with him, and fans try to push this cap with him so much, and ain't nobody buying it. Ain't nobody buying it but white people that feel like, we need Lomachenko because we ain't got no other fighter. That's the only people that's buying it. Them the only people that was calling for Triple G in a third Canelo fight. Let's call it what it is. He did not look like, oh man, that was the greatest. No, that's impossible to look so great versus an opponent so outmatched. This was what it was. Had this been Shakur Stevenson, I got to say, man, that would have been a great performance. Had it been, versus Tank Davis, that was a great performance. But the shit that he doing, he don't have no killer instinct. He too amateurish. And when he get into it, like he got into a fight with Devin Haney of attrition. When he got into a fight with Devin Haney and it became a fight of attrition, he just too amateurish to step it up. He's too amateurish to step it up. I think it's a problem with conditioning, and I just think he just programmed to score points. He just spent too much time in the amateurs. Love his ASICs though. Them bitches hard. He just spent too much time in the amateurs. But was it a good performance? Yeah, he did what he supposed to do. He dominated. When Kambosos didn't land that jab, I knew I didn't need to watch no more. Real talk. When he couldn't land that jab, it was a wrap. That, and after the first round, or the first couple rounds, when this game plan went out the window, it was a wrap. He got stopped with a body shot. Not surprised. It was frustration. It was frustration. But to go out there and act like he did something that never had been done before, I don't know. Whatever. This is great. This is pop, man. Come on. You want to do something great? Let's see if we can get Shakur Stevenson. Let's see if he can get what's the dude's name? Gervonta Davis, which that's probably neither one is gonna happen. I think Shakur good is gone. Let's see if he can get some of these dudes in the ring. That's true greatness. You know, this skill set is a problem for anybody. That footwork scare a lot of these guys to death. You know, that footwork scare a lot of these guys to death. But, you know, if you can push them back, you'll beat them. Easier said than done. You know, I don't think anybody thought Kambosos was going to win. I think Lomachenko did what he's supposed to do. The question was he going to get him out of there? And he did. That was $1 million question. Was he going to hit the gas and get him out of there? And, you know, we got our answer. He did. So shout out to him. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, not Google, but Amazon Music. Check out the Patreon. Appreciate everybody for supporting the Patreon. I'll probably do a film breakdown. It'll probably be up Monday. Peace.